Ooh. Don't know why that. Microphone. And there's mine. So who knows? Anyway. Right, and select O, mission O, number 70. Let's crack on. Oh, damn.
With Pt.3 liberated, an Allied path into France is secured, and Operation Overlord marches on against the Nazis. It's time to put an end to Operation Kraken. Marie's reconnaissance reveals a heavily defended weapons research facility. Her intel shows a lake, and Nazi scientists testing something. Something big. Evidence points to Operation Kraken being coordinated from a war room deep inside the central facility. The perimeter will be tough to breach, but I need to find a way in. Time to find out what Operation Kraken is really all about.
Ooh. Yeah?
Come on, Monsieur Shadow. We are so close now. Destroy this base and Operation Kraken is finished.
Simple enough.
No. That's everyone.
Whatever's left of Kraken, it's here.
Let me try again. Yeah, I definitely sent you an invite. Send another one. Lean Bean, invite game. There we go.
With Pt.3 liberated, an Allied path into France is secured, and Operation Overlord marches on against the Nazis. It's time to put an end to Operation Kraken. Marie's reconnaissance reveals a heavily defended weapons research facility. Her intel shows a lake, and Nazi scientists testing something. Something big. Evidence points to Operation Kraken being coordinated from a war room deep inside the central facility. The perimeter will be tough to breach, but I need to find a way in. Time to find out what Operation Kraken is really all about.
Kraken.
Come on, Monsieur Shadow. We are so close now. Destroy this base and Operation Kraken is finished.
Simple enough.
French. Actually, they have to wear RD in this one.
You can do this.
Easy for you to say.
Remember our rendezvous.
See you on the other side, Chevalier.
Whatever's left of Kraken, it's here. Time to end this.
I know what must be done.
freezes. Ooh, I think that was a Tesla shot. I just left a love left it.
I should search this body. Interesting. I can take advantage of this.
One over there. Ooh, where are they?
Place this high up. Must be using it to track V2 launch data. If I take this place out, they'll lose any data they've been tracking.
Right through the eyeball.
Could be handy.
Oh, what's that? Ooh. I found something. I don't know what it is. Hidden. Ooh. Oh. That's a cave full of goodies.
New gear. Great. Makes things easier.
You like new gear. There's a weight bench in here as well to upgrade your pistol. There we go. Down here, mate. So you're on the bridge. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Here we go. down under there. This way. There's a doorway in there. He's on the wrong way. Still like keep going. You have to scooch down a bit. Right, I'm gonna go and see what's up here. Apparently there's something. There's a big something.
Guess I grabbed everything useful.
Hey, hast du Beckmann gesehen? Dem scheint's nicht gut zu gehen.
Was? Wer ist da?
Just picked up a key. Ooh. Found another thing.
The radio equipment will be in here. Can take it out at the source from here.
Gotcha.
Verlieren Sie Kontrolle.
Capsule has to open to fire the V2. Breaking the release mechanism should cause a misfire. Have this thing take itself out.
There's something in there, mate. Where you are now. On the table.
Adding this to the list of things I need to take care of.
Hello. Well, have you got to shoot something on it?
Just one more, then that tower's coming down.
Shoot the cable. Dark in there, isn't it? Oh, no. No. I think all you've got to do is try and get up as high as you can, and you might just see the cable. Somewhere. Nowhere there, is there, to see the cable? When you look up, we have got about not away. Hang on. Not that one. Yeah.
Ah!
Ow. See what goodies. I've been in here already. This is where it won't let you go any, are you? Yeah. Will it? No. Hmm.
Better check the body. This'll come in very useful. I'd better go somewhere else. think I've grabbed all I can.
Oh, thanks, and these games. Right, there's gotta be a way. You can get higher. There are two wires, aren't there? There's one that comes over here. There's nothing, you know, like any vines or pipes or anything we can climb up. You know the ceiling inside, do you think that might be collapsible if we fire something at it? Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, that didn't work. Did I? What is that? Well, it's not working. Oh, gotta be. Any ideas? Come on, think. Right, we're concentrating looking over on this end. Let's go have a look over on the other side, maybe. Okay, let's go have a wander around. Now. Dead end, so you can't get that way. So I've gone to the sniper tower and there's nothing there that lets you overlook. There.
That's all.
Gotta be. Yeah, there's got to be something we're missing there, I think. Yeah, I think we go back to it. I'll take care of that.
Something tells me this body is worth searching. Nothing else to find. Interesting. I could take advantage of this.
Are we like meant to be shooting something on that thing? But it's the actual whatever it is. That's it then.
Hat schon jemand irgendwas gemeldet, Siebert?
Bis jetzt noch nicht. Bengen und Igna suchen gerade das Gebiet am Wasserfall ab. Aber alle anderen wurden zum Damm.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Better move it.
Every time I always forget to reload. So I shoot somebody and then when there's two of them it takes an hour to reload. Ooh, there's a Panzer there. Oh, that's no good now, is it? good.
Out of sight.
Alright.
Wie eine Portion Fleisch weg. Dreckskerl.
Ui, evet, we will come up here. Hi. Oh, son.
This grass could make some useful cover.
Yeah, can I go back to pick it up with Hamza? Please? Right, I've got both tanks on them, this is not good.
It's time to move. about to start launching V2s from here. I can't let that happen. Let's go side out.
Do it.
Gyros are sabotaged. V2's not going anywhere far. Going to have to trigger the launch manually, though. These coordinates, they're aiming at Normandy. Mahler's lost his mind. He's fine bombing his own men to push us back into the ocean. Running low on ammo.
Deal with this before control mission accomplished.
Fuel distribution controls. Won't do anything unless I overload the pressure. Better get to it.
Nicht für den Karten zuständiges Personal hat an seinen Stationen zu verweilen.
shards. Got to get to the control room, overload the system, and blow these tankers apart. Okay, time to go. Can't find anything else.
Für dich.
Das läuft. Verlieren die Kontrolle!
How long does it take to load the fucking gun? Oh my God. Failed. Oh no. Well, that was the wrong side.
Nothing else.
Zeig dich!
Überprüfen Sie, ob er tot ist.
Kraken's den. Launch center has to be around here somewhere.
Schalten Sie Ihren Mistkerl aus!
I'm in a bit of a pickle here.
Wo ist der? Scheiße! Oh, schnell! Ah!
I don't know where I am. All I know is I've got like 900 people on me at the minute.
Verpasst den!
Better move it, or I'll be discovered.
But, I'm still in there. I'm just at
Der
the top of
Deutsche
some
ist der
turret
beste Kämpfer
somewhere.
der Welt! Vergessen Sie das Ding!
I'll get past him. Got you. Oh shit. Oh, I'll reload you.
No more to find here. Ammo's not gonna last much longer.
Töte ihn, verdammt nochmal!
They might be carrying something important. This'll tear up some Nazis. No ammo. Weapons empty. Can't stay here. They'll find me.
notwendige Forschungsmitarbeiter und Techniker wurden nach Paris abgezogen. Dies ist eine reine Sicherheitsmaßnahme. Wir erwarten in einem Monat wieder betriebsbereit zu sein.
Right, whatever it is we need to get is outside, looks like.
Nearly out of bullets. That's all.
I can't make out. I don't think it is. Right, wherever it is.
They'll find me if I stay here. I could use this SMG.
Zusammenreißen!
I think so. Right, I just wonder. Okay.
Kraken was never launching from here. This whole base was just a test site. Saint-Nazaire. That's where the Operation Kraken fleet is. Stealth U-boats, all carrying V2s, targeting New York and Washington. I've got to stop this. I'm afraid Herr Klempt isn't available right now. Can I take a message?
We are ringing you.
Who is that? Who is that speaking?
Wouldn't you like to know?
The Shadow. You must be Mr. Fairburn,
Out of art.
the famous desert ghost.
And you are Abelard Moeller, evil Nazi butcher.
You are not the only one with friends in the Resistance. You are a dead man. Do you hear me? A dead man.
Keep telling yourself that, Herr Moeller. Because when I'm done here, I'm coming for Operation Kraken. And for you.
I was laughing before, I was watching some video on YouTube. Wes Summit his name is. And he was at the protest in London, you know, all the Chinese protesting because they can't be what's it anymore. So basically if you chick with a dick you can't go in the women's toilets and stuff anymore, can you? Yeah.
Must be where the lake launch site
is.
is. Got to get in there and take it out.
All they've done is just basically shown how thick and ignorant you all are, because you couldn't really give an answer to any of the questions he was asking, or a decent answer. Because he was saying, you know, what classifies you as a man, what makes you a man. No, sorry, what makes you a woman, because he was talking to a man dressed up as a woman. He says, well, what makes you, what classifies you as a woman? And he kept, well, it's taken me 10 years to get to this stage, and he says, but what have you actually done? It says that you're a woman. Well, I've had to have counselling, I've had to have, like, you know, mental therapy, psychotherapy. And he's like, so what? So the therapist basically says that you're a woman. No, that she just advised me to...
These controls. The capsule must be operated from here. I can start the misfire with these.
Something. She said, so that's what I identified as. That I feel so much better in myself. He said, so that doesn't actually officially make you a woman then, does it? And you just wouldn't have it.
I'd call that a success. No one's launching anything from that anymore.
But I am a woman in my mind. And he was like, so what's stopping me then? Going on tonight.
Better move.
And then deciding overnight that I won't be a woman. I'll start wearing a dress tomorrow. Does that mean I can be a woman? No, it's not as straightforward as that. He says, well, that's effectively what you've done.
What's on his body?
I
think I've grabbed all I can.
I'll just... Yeah, and they were saying, and they kept saying, why should I have to go into a male toilet? He says, because it'll make me feel uncomfortable. And, yeah. Lob it off. But, because what he was trying to say is that the thing is that, you know, they don't want men dressed as women going into female toilets where potentially there could be kids, you know, because we've all heard the stories, haven't we, what goes on. And but he was saying, you know, have you ever thought that the actual women may be uncomfortable knowing that there's a man in there dressed as a woman in their space? But again, wouldn't have it. Just no matter what he was saying, it was just, they couldn't give a proper answer as to what makes them officially a woman. There was just no credible answer from him at all. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't taking the piss out of him or anything. He was just asking the question, what makes you think that you are classed officially as a woman? What certificate, what's, you know, have you got any certificate? Falling off the edge. And none of them. And you should have seen the stating, you know, they're walking out with all these posters. And he's just genuinely asking the question, and none of them could give him a clean answer. They just all He's just weird. Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing else.
Just weird. You know, half of them, you know, I mean, there was a bloke there, right, broad Yorkshire accent, basically had implants to make himself look as if he got fit, but it was just weird. Just didn't look right. Was he still there? As you can see, I've got the rest. I was like, okay. Honestly, like, it was just weird. Absolutely.
Operation Kraken Research Facility and V2 missiles neutralized. But the full threat of Operation Kraken is now clear. Hitler has set his sights on America. They are preparing to mobilize from Saint-Nazaire. All countermeasures authorized.
But they were on about the World Pool Championship, the final. In the final, it was 2 trans men that made it to the final. And in the semi-finals, both the women they were playing just gave them a bye because they didn't want playing, they refused playing. And they were saying, because they were all protesting, all the women players saying, well, you know, biologically, men are taller than women, so they've got but they've got a reach advantage on the table. They've got an advantage that they can get lower to the table because they haven't got breasts, whereas women have them pressed against the table, so you know they can't get as low down on the ball potentially as a man. Like I say, the shot's going to be stronger as well, so they can split the balls harder, break the balls up more, and the strike. Well, yeah, but that's why, you know, they refuse play. So both people in the final of the Pool World Championship were both basically chicks with dicks. Yeah. Just tell you. But this guy, every time he challenged him, he was a narcissist, he was misogynist. They were giving because he didn't agree with, or basically he was challenging because they couldn't give him a clear-cut answer. So he was challenging him more and more, not being, you know, doing it for being silly, just because he was trying to find out, or you know, what their reasoning was behind everything. It was really good. It was on for, well, it was probably about an hour, 40-minute video he did. and they were talking about, like, you know, trans men and women's sports, and they were putting their point across, saying, well, you know, and he was saying, but men are naturally strong, because they were on about the boxing in the Olympics. And, you know, they were trying to say, well, any woman on any day could beat any man in any sport. And he's like, but men are just naturally stronger, though. It's a biological thing. So they played him. But there was something similar with the men's and women's England teams. They played each other, didn't they, in a behind closed doors match, and they got absolutely hammered, the women's team did, because the men are just, you know, they're getting Muslim off the ball, and all, you know, we're just naturally stronger. Right, going again. But I just thought it was interesting to watch, because he was asking all the questions, and, you know, just to try and just couldn't. They were just all, the more he challenged, the more they were pushing back and just...
Moeller has been 2 steps ahead of us this entire time. The research site is out of action,
going on about,
but it's not enough. Operation Kraken is mobilizing. A fleet of stealth U-boats armed with a deadly payload of V-2 rockets and carrying an elite force of Auslan spies. They're preparing to launch from Saint-Nazaire. Their target, America. New York, Boston, and Washington will be sitting ducks. Marie drove through the night to get me into the city limits in time. While I head into the thick of it, she's making for the Allied lines to warn command, and hopefully bring in Sullivan and his Rangers as backup.
I mean, he was talking
Saint-Nazaire is
about,
a bombed-out ruin of what it used to be, but the U-boat pens still stand. They've proven impregnable to Allied airstrikes.
You know what I mean?
It's down to me to get into those pens and stop Operation Kraken before it launches. If I fail, America could fall to the Nazis.
There's a woman that looks like some haggard dart. You singled out.
Unser Sieg ist zum Greifen nahe. Wie die mystische Bestie aus den Legenden wird sich meine Krake aus dem Ozean erheben und Zerstörung auf die verachteten Amerikaner herabregnen lassen. Ihre großen Städte, Boston, New York, Washington, werden der Macht der Krake zum Opfer fallen. Was wir heute tun, wird nie in Vergessenheit geraten. Wir wenden das Blatt zu unseren Gunsten und verschaffen dem Reich den totalen Sieg über alle, die es wagen, sich gegen uns zu stellen. Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler!
Time to finish this. Kraken stops here.
Hey, thought you were after a bit of a lick then, the way you ran over to me while I was moving down. Nice, I think. You're that way.
I'd better go somewhere else. This'll come in very useful.
I mean, they were talking about, he did another one earlier or end of last week about the bin situation in Birmingham, same guy, and he was asking all the locals, you know, what was going on and why they thought everything was being dumped in the streets the way they are, and it was very evident that it was a certain culture that was dragging and dumping in the street, is how they put it.
The Nazis weren't let us anywhere near it. A bomb's exposed the sewers to the outside. That's your way in. The entrance is in the park.
Something new here that I need to take care of before I go.
Those aren't my orders.
There you go. You got some muscle in you, haven't you?
Nazis broke a resistance member? Damn. Whatever intel he gave up, it's worth looking into. Guess I grabbed everything useful. Long grass. It's a better place to hide. I wonder what they were carrying. Okay, time to go. Alarms raised. Damn.
Versuch wird Ihr Lohn dafür sein.
Nothing else to find. Locations for the... Better get to these before the Nazis do.
Soldaten des Reichs! Bleiben Sie gegen die feigen und unehrenhaften Angriffe der Resistance terrorisiert! Wenn wir eine gnadenlose Säuberung der Franzosen durchführen und diese Kriminellen allesamt hinrichten!
Find me.
Soldaten des Reichs! Die Resistance-Terroristen und ihre englischen Verbündeten sind keine würdigen Gegner, sondern Saboteure und Meuchelmörder. Uniformen tragen. Das Erschießungskommando wird ihr Lohn dafür sein.
This wound won't stop bleeding until I treat it. Bleeding stopped. All patched up. No more to find here. Sub-pens. The Nazis are crawling over it. Might find something useful in here. Triggered the alarm.
Soldaten des Reichs! Sagen gegen die feigen und unehrenhaften Angriffe der Resistance-Terroristen standhaft! Nach dem Endsieg werden wir eine gnadenlose Säuberung der Franzosen durchführen und diese Kriminellen allesamt hinrichten!
Yeah, same.
Guess I grabbed everything useful.
Soldaten des Reichs, bleiben Sie gegen die feigen und unehrenhaften Angriffe der Resistance-Terroristen standhaft. Nach dem Endsieg werden wir eine gnadenlose Säuberung der Franzosen durchführen und diese Kriminellen allesamt hinrichten.
New gear makes the job easier. This bleeding isn't slowing down. I need to treat the wound. Better move it, or I'll be discovered.
Yeah.
Ah!
In there for your SMG if you're carrying it.
Soldaten des Reichs! Die Resistance-Terroristen und ihre englischen Verbündeten sind keine würdigen Gegner, sondern Saboteure und Meuchelmörder. Feiglinge, die sich verstecken und keine Uniformen tragen. Das Erschießungskommando wird ihr Lohn dafür sein.
Locked door, Nazi command hub. I'm sure whatever's on the other side of it is worth grabbing.
No, I haven't.
バそれでもドイツの男か。
Cross another one off the list. Sayonara, Shinji-san. This'll come in very useful.
Terroristen und ihre englischen Verbündeten sind keine würdigen Gegner, sondern Saboteure und Meuchelmörder. Feiglinge, die sich verstecken und keine Uniformen tragen. Das Erschießungskommando wird ihr Lohn dafür sein.
Just took out the target kill anyway for the map. That thing's doing my head in.
It's time to do some damage. This body might have something useful.
I just found a town hall office. Oh my god.
Resistance were right. They've locked down all the gates. If I'm getting in these pens, it has to be through the sewers.
Soldaten des Reichs! Die Resistance-Terroristen und ihre englischen Verbündeten sind keine würdigen Gegner, sondern Saboteure und Meuchelmörder. Feiglinge, die sich verstecken und keine Uniformen tragen. Das Erschießungskommando wird ihr Lohn dafür sein.
That's the sewers. Once I go in, Kraken's my target. There's no point coming back out until that fleet's destroyed. I think I've grabbed all I can. It's time to move. I'm in. Just past these sewers is Kraken. It's now or never. Gotta finish this. Map of the facility. Looks like the Kraken's pen's under lockdown. Going to have to get creative. Facility's got multiple pens. They're all being used for Kraken, but the final pen's locked up tight. If I start to take this place apart, the final area will open up. This SMG could do some damage.
Oh.
Du hast keine Zeit, da rumzuschnüffeln. Sorg einfach dafür, dass niemand in die Nähe der Waffen...
Armory key.
That's all.
All we need now is an armory.
Keine Spur von ihm. Aber wir suchen weiter.
Boston, New York, Washington D.C. Die großen Städte der Ostküste. Vom Krieg unberührt. Ihr Volk hat nie einen Fliegeralarm gehört oder den Schrecken der Bombardierungen erlebt. Doch wenn der Krake angreift, wird sich das schon bald ändern.
Yeah. Picked it up off
Geschrieben. Viel zu lang haben sich die Amerikaner in Sicherheit vor dem Reich gewähnt. Doch schon bald wird sich der Krake aus den Tiefen erheben, um ihnen zu zeigen, wie mächtig wir wirklich sind.
Da ist eine Leiche. Wachsam bleiben.
Medibay key I've just found as well.
Demokratie. Wenn seine Städte brennen, wird das Volk sich erheben und verlangen, aus dem Krieg auszutreten. Kurz darauf werden dann die feigen Briten kapitulieren. Seid stolz,
Nothing else to
Kameraden.
find.
Operation Krake ist der kriegsentscheidende Schlag.
Can't stay here. They'll find me.
Kameraden, es wird Geschichte geschrieben. Viel zu lang haben sich die Amerikaner in Sicherheit vor dem Reich gewähnt. Doch schon bald wird sich der Krake aus den Tiefen erheben, um ihnen zu zeigen, wie mächtig wir wirklich sind.
Wir stehen an einem Wendepunkt mit Schlusslichter. Wir dürfen uns keine Fehler erlauben. Finden Sie heraus, was passiert ist.
U-boat's refueling. Take out those fuel valves. The whole fuel line will blow.
Lager room.
Ist eine Sicherung durchgebrannt?
Lager room.
Runter!
Can't find anything else.
something else I need to take care of. We'll have to deal with this before.
Time to relocate. Not done yet. Gotta take care of both of them.
I'll do what I did yesterday. I'll save the game. Wonder why it's doing that again. Right, so shall we? I'll leave again then, and then close the game, and you do the same. Fucking hell. Wonder why it does that. It's about the same time as well. No. Let me know when you're ready and I'll send the invite again. Right, there we go, invite sent. Does that come through? There he is. So hopefully this will put us back where we were. Exactly. Yes.
Not done yet. Gotta take care of both of them. Alright, fuel lines are set. Now for the next step. So what's that then now?
You see where we've got killed? Want your bullets? No, I'm following the thingy. It wants me this way. Because you know when you get close and it tells you how far you are away from it. No, I'm following the thing on the screen. Right, so it's either got the up or down one. It's somewhere around here. Ah, it's here, got it.
Everything's set to blow. Call in reinforcements. Time to get clear of the blast and watch the fireworks.
Run, son, run!
Okay, time to go.
Nur dann hier.
Scharfschütze bis heute Abend nicht am Sparren hängt, kommen Sie alle an die Ostfront! Wir können es nicht riskieren!
Target's still not dealt with, but I will get there.
Jetzt noch weniger Truppen kommen nach Europa! Los! Starten Sie die Kraken und kämpfen Sie für das tausendjährige Reich!
Stop them here.
Yep.
Thank God you got there in time. I still don't know how you managed it. How many Nazi super weapons have you kiboshed now?
That's classified information.
You're no fun anymore.
Yeah, I got family in Washington. You saved their lives today.
Couldn't have done it without you and your men, Lieutenant.
He's only changed up twice on the old game. What's he done?
Well, I was just following orders, Fairburn. I don't know if you're laconic or stoic or just downright odd. But I'm glad you're on our team.
Kraken's at the bottom of the ocean where it belongs.
But Mahler didn't go down with his ship. He's probably halfway to Berlin by now.
Well now, funny you should mention that. Turns out Marie has heard from her contact at the chateau that they're packing up to leave. And Mahler is there.
Can I give you a lift?
Operation Kraken is finished. The Nazi plan for an attack on America is over. But Moeller, slippery bastard that he is, escaped Saint-Nazaire. We've tracked him back to Chateau de Berengar, and I've got a bullet with his name on it.
Got him.
There he is.
Getting ready to cut and run like the weasel he is.
It is quite some distance, Fairburn.
Watch this.
What fucking window is he in?
Over there! The courtyard! Get him before he slips away!
Aye, away you go. Good riddance.
There's plenty more where he came from.
So, what next?
Well, Charlie here owes me a drink. And Paris won't liberate itself.
And after we single-handedly liberate Paris?
Who knows? War's not over yet.
Fucking teabagger. Same as that resistance one. They wanted the final mission was just
Operation Kraken and Abelard Moeller are no longer a threat to the Allied war effort. Awaiting new orders for Lieutenant Carl Fairburn.
There we go, mate. That's another one wrapped up. again, I enjoyed that one. But I enjoy these in general. Same as the Dead Army ones, or Zombie Army, or whatever. Well, they are supposed to be doing a new one. Told you, didn't I? So I just want to do a playthrough then, number 3, if you're up for that one. Next. That's PlayStation, isn't it, that one? And then that's all the snipers done. Unless they remaster the first one. Who knows? We'll ever get around to remastering the first one. But lovely. Worky poos tomorrow. I know. Oh well, it had to happen one day, didn't it? So that was over 2 hours there then, wasn't it? I know, good one, nice one, all done.